Instead of the father to check and take the chair, off the leg of the daughter, he simply shouted, "Oh, keep quiet. When you take painkiller, you are having headache and you take painkiller." It's just like that. Hello viewers, today I want to talk briefly on this. Please stop treating signs and symptoms of diseases. If you are in pain and it's not externally induced, let's say for instance you injure yourself but you are in pain in any part of your body, please stop focusing on it. Or you see any kind of swelling in any part of your body which is not externally induced immediately, let's say you hit any part of the body against anything and you got injured, then please stop focusing on it. Signs and symptoms are only warning signs that there is something seriously going in the body that needed to be attended to. They are only warning signs that the body gives. But a lot of people focus so much on disease signs and symptoms, ignoring what is causing them. And once you do that, you are not really doing anything good for yourself. Let's say, for instance, you are experiencing headache, persistent headache. There is something that is causing the headache that you need to attend to. But you see, most people love the idea of taking painkillers. It's easy to get access to some of these painkillers, so they go and take painkillers and not considering the fact that there is something that is causing the headache. So when you do that, it's just like a father who sat down, then suddenly a 3-year-old daughter started screaming that, "Dad, you are sitting on me." Instead of the father to check and take the chair, off the leg of the daughter, he simply shouted, "Oh, keep quiet. When you take painkiller, you are having headache and you take painkiller." It's just like that. "Keep quiet. I will give you a toffee because I know that is what you want." And after some time, the child stopped screaming. An hour later, the man turned only to realize that he indeed sat on the toe of the daughter and ripped at least one off. At that time, it's too late. That could easily be prevented. So if you are experiencing any symptom, you are in pain in a part of your body, and you only have the habit of taking painkillers, not going to the hospital to find out why the pain is there, it is like you are doing that to yourself. Yourself, which is the child, is in pain, telling you, "I am in pain, something is going on." Instead of you to go to the hospital and take care of what is causing the pain, you only shut it down by taking painkillers. It's just like that. So a lot of people end up getting stroke. There are no clear signs and symptoms associated with it. There are signs and symptoms there, but the ordinary person cannot easily identify that it is an issue of stroke. So many people get some of these, signs and symptoms. For instance, persistent headache, and then they only, feel because they are tired, so they take painkiller, para, and then they go to sleep. Then one day, they are on the floor with massive stroke. So please stop focusing on disease signs and symptoms and look for the opportunity to clear or to take care of what is causing the signs or symptoms. For instance, if you are having abdominal pain and it's not externally induced, there is definitely something going on. And the pain persists. There is something definitely going on. You need to go to the hospital for the health professional to examine, to take care of what is causing the abdominal pain. But you see a lot of people who have the habit of taking painkillers, and once you do that, what is causing the pain will remain, and it can only get worse. So in the hospital, no doctor or nurse will give you painkiller if you go to the hospital. They only use the signs and symptoms. They use it to trace the cause of the pain. If, for instance, you are in pain, they use health workers, doctors use your signs and symptoms to trace what is causing it. So when you go to the hospital, they suddenly just don't prescribe, for instance, painkillers to you because you are complaining of severe pain. They rather use that pain to trace what is causing it in order to take care of it. But when you take care of it, you'll be able to take care of the pain. Of course, there are some signs and symptoms that are life-threatening, all right? There are some signs and symptoms that are very severe and life-threatening that needed to be managed. But as the doctor is managing your life-threatening signs and symptoms, he or she is focusing more on the cause. So in the hospital, you see a lot of people come on admission with most part of their abdominal organs, intestine rotting. And a lot of them is because they were doing self-medication at home. You are in pain. When you are having inflammation of the appendix, which we call appendicitis, there is no way you can deal with it. There's no way you can deal with that abdominal problem unless you come to the hospital to undergo surgery. But you see people wait in their house and do self-medication, take painkillers, then the infection spread to other organs of the abdomen and lead to serious complications, which we call peritonitis. And if nothing at all, just remember that signs and symptoms are only warning signs. They are only warning that the body is giving to you. Do not focus on them, ignoring what is causing them. All right? It's just like something is offensive smell, something is smelling, and you realize that what is smelling is caused by a dead animal. Instead of you to get rid, to clear that dead animal from the vicinity, you only use a thick cloth to cover it up. All right? For the meantime, you are taking care of the offensive scent. But the animal can only get worse, and the scent will definitely get worse too. The best thing to do is to, clear the dead animal so that you will be free from that offensive scent. So clear the cause of signs and symptoms. When you experience any signs and symptoms, seek to clear the cause by going to the hospital on time so that you can be free from both the disease and also the signs and symptoms. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you have learned something. Share the video with others so that they can also learn a thing or two. I am your primary or preventive healthcare advocate, Bernard, sometimes called Bernardis. Watch this space all the time for informative and educative content. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Subscribe and follow us